1 Chronicles chapter 8 with the names interpreted. Son of the right hand was the father of swallowing his firstborn, a man of God, a man of the Lord, as master owner. Fire of Lord as master owner. I will make a path, the second. Brother of breathing, remaining brother, the third. Quietude, the fourth. And he healed the giant, the shrunken, the fifth. Swallowing sons were exceeding glorious, the cud, a grain sojourning, father of majesty, father of salvation or of riches, pleasantness, brother of rest, the cud, a grain sojourning, undivided union. I will give thanks, I will be praised, and their whiteness. The sons of undivided union. I will give thanks, I will be praised. These are the heads of the fathers' houses of the inhabitants of elevation. They were exiled to resting place. Pleasantness, brother of Jehovah, and the cud, a grain sojourning, who was the father of he was strengthened, and brother of majesty, brother of the propounder of riddles. My brother is united. Double Dawn had sons in the country of from father what father, after he had divorced and sent away hasters, and she was kindled, brutishness his wives. And by the month, as marked by the new moon, his wife, he was the father of he will cause crying, a gazelle, bringing deliverance, waters of devastation, making to forget, equalizing, existing, their king. He will take counsel, the return of Jah, taken captive of Jah, and deceit. These were his sons, heads of fathers' houses. By hasters divorced, he had had sons, father of goodness, and God is maker. The sons of God is maker, beyond the other side as having crossed over. Their regarding, their cleansing, and guardian, exterminator, who built his vigor, his iniquity, and travail, to bear with its towns. And in evil and a report, who were heads of fathers' houses, of the inhabitants of Deerfield, a large stag, who put to flight the inhabitants of a winepress, and brotherly, brother of him, the rusher, the longed for, and let there be liftings up. The son of in evil, endowed of Jehovah, wild ass, a flock. Who is as God? He will be prominent. He will lay bare, and Jehovah is living. He will lead. You lead, Jehovah. Endowed of Jehovah, reconciled, recompensed, my strong one, company, enchantment, beyond the other side as having crossed over. They will be my keepers. He shall pour out suitably. He will cause her to flow forth, and he will cause crying where the sons of God is maker. He will set up memorable. You do remember my dowry, God of my eyes, my shadows, shadow of Jah, God of might, my God is God. Adorned of Jah, created of Jah, and guardianship were the sons of hearkeners, my report. He will make them prominent. He will lay them bare, company, enchantment, beyond the other side as having crossed over. God of might, my God is God. Servitude, memorable, you do remember, a gracious giver. The grace of Jah, their heaps, suckling them, eternal answers or afflictions of Jah. Jah will redeem, and you turn to God, the face of God, were the sons of the rusher, the longed for. He desolated my observers, sought early of Jah, due seasons of Jah. Honey, which is of Jah, my God is Jehovah, and memorable. You do remember, were the sons of he shall find mercy. These were heads of the fathers' houses, according to their generations. Chief men, these dwelt in dual peace shall be taught. You lay set double peace. At Little Hill, Hilly dwelt the father of Little Hill. Hilly, whose wife's name was Pressure. She was pressed. His firstborn son was Servitude, then a rock to besiege, a snare, the Lord, as master owner, the willing one. The walling in, brotherly, brother of him, remembrance. And sprouts, triflings, the father of my reports, appallment, desolation, hearkening. These dwell together opposite their kinsmen. In dual peace shall be taught. You lay set double peace. A lamp was the father of a snare, and a snare of king requested. The father of Jehovah is giver. My king is salvation, king of opulence, father of the willing giver, and man of Lord as master owner. Fire of Lord as master owner. The son of Jehovah is giver, was Lord is contentious. Rebellion of Lord, the father of who is like Jehovah. The sons of who is like Jehovah, mouth of a monster, a king, mark out a neighbor, chamber of a neighbor, and possessor. Possessor was the father of Jehovah is adornment, and Jehovah is adornment of concealment. Strength of death, and my psalm. My psalm was the father of going forth. A going forth was the father of in wandering. He healed the giant, the shrunken was his son. God has wrought his son, reserved his son. Reserved had 6 sons. My help has arisen. The firstborn is he, his firstborn. God will hear, gate of Jah, serving Jehovah, and a gracious giver. All these were the sons of reserved. The sons of oppression, his brother, their leader, vestibule, a small entrance hall or passage between the outer door and the interior of a house or building. His firstborn, he will succor, he will assemble, or hasten the second. God of escape, the third. The sons of their leader, vestibule, a small entrance hall or passage between the outer door and the interior of a house or building, were mighty warriors, archers, with many sons and grandsons, 150 in all. All these were sons of the right hand, plural.